choices, STPM, and also diploma. Of course, we have several diplomas, such as diploma in animal health and husbandry, or diploma in animal sciences, or with chance. Okay, of course, a few from diploma graduate in any science course somehow able to pursue their studies, their dream, becoming a veterinarian. So from there, the journey begins, and then it goes to the of course a degree. We have degree in Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. Now we have two local universities that releasing few number of graduates. And I heard becoming more institutions will offer this veterinary courses. And besides, please bear in mind to all our childrens out there, in case you are not able to get this course, we still have time to make another option. For example, like our Malaysia education system, we have engagement with several universities abroad. I give you one example.
Please.
The nearest one, Indonesia. We have several universities like University of Bogor in Bogor, and then in Gajah Mada, etc., which also cater this course to our children, to our youngsters. And guess what? Many of them graduate and work in Malaysia, including our Veterinary Services Authority.
Interesting.
Very interesting. And one more thing, this again, like I'm saying just now, it's all about process. Somehow, some rather, we are still able to join these veterinary courses after several years. For example, after, maybe this year, after SPM exam, we have no luck to compete and getting the course. All right, and who knows? From time to time, after like I mentioned to you, if we have another choice, for example, like taking another related diploma course, which eventually will lead you to this degree course.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Because I give you another example.
Please.
One of my batchmate during my degree study, she has diploma in nursing.
Nice.
And from there
she branched out into veterinary.
There's still an opportunity, and of course interest, love to this subject matter.
It's interesting because I personally know of a friend of mine as well who wanted to become a veterinarian, but never really got the chance to. But then for some strike of luck, he actually came across a course that actually trained him to become good at inseminating horses. Animal husbandry. And now he works in the equestrian industry, and he's so happy. He's living his dream. And he works with horses, and he travels around the world.
True.
And he goes for all these turf races. Amazing.
Yes, I have many friends started with the diploma of animal health and husbandry, and after that they spread their branch. Not only pursued the degree of veterinary medicine. Some of them are already a PhD holder. In veterinary. So never be discouraged. There's always somewhere to enter. The entry point is actually in abundance, right? Yes.
Okay. All right. But one experience that he shared with me, though, is that the kick of a horse is just tremendous. Because the first time he tried to inseminate the horse, it gave him a big smack, and then he was like, "Whoa, this is really strong."
Yes, I agree with you. I feel it.
So, Doctor, moving on. I mean, we're speaking about institutions in Bogor that we have. Malaysia has, transboundary partnerships with, where
True.
Students have gone on to graduate. Now, let's talk about it locally. Perhaps you could name a few institutions locally where young individuals may enroll themselves to pursue. Yeah.
All right. So locally, we have 2 universities that produce numbers of graduates. So the senior, the older one is University Putra Malaysia. Okay, and I graduate from University Putra Malaysia. Okay, and then in Serdang, Selangor, and we have University Malaysia Kelantan. Okay, and in the list, there are few private institutions going to cater this course. So we just said wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
University Malaysia Kelantan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Great. And now one more question. Now this one is talks about the mental preparedness. Now, being a veterinarian is not an easy task. You must have the love for animals. That's like the first prerequisite, doctor, which I'm sure is the main reason why you're sitting here today, because of the love you have for animals. But besides that, are there any other special characteristics that one should have, especially now with the influence of lots of programs out there where there are people who can whisper to animals, animal whisperers, you know? So maybe you can shed some light on that, doctor.
Well, okay. I would like to say that to become a veterinarian, love for animal is a must. Okay? For everybody. Okay? But love for animal itself is not enough. Okay? Beside, we have this tendency loving care to the animals, we also need to have this braveness instinct. We should develop it inside. Because I used to remember one of my teacher during my degree study. He's our late surgeon, Dr. Rashid. Okay. He used to remind us. Okay, to become a veterinarian, you must love for animal and you must be brave. Why? Because if you too love for animal but you have no brave, so how come you want to treat the open wound? How come you want to suture the wound?
Right.
Yeah, because you keep crying and crying and crying because you have no brave to do that. Yeah, of course, great love for the animals, but in terms of brave, we need that. But don't worry too much because I from my experience, in terms of how to say just now the ability to communicate with the animal, how to control the stress and aggressive animal, I agree with you because talking about sick animal, I love to handle sick dog rather than sick cat.
Okay, all right.
Because sick cat become more fierce.
Okay, right.
Compared to the original condition,
Okay.
But anyhow, we should trust the process because from my experience, during 5 years continuous study in veterinary degree, so the process will bring you the maturity of ability.
Okay.
From time to time, you will go through this process. You will learn and getting used with these abilities.
Okay. So most importantly, love for animals and also the courage.
Yes.
Courage not to face the fierce animal, but the courage to treat the wound that is being suffered by the animal, right?
Doing the surgery and so
Performing the
on.
surgery.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Very insightful conversation right now I'm having with Dr. Mohd Shafarin bin Shamsuddin, the Director of Central Zone at the Veterinary Laboratory of Selangor. Spectrum on TraXX will take a quick break. And when I come back, we will continue with the discussion. Back to
Spectrum
on TraXX Momentum. This is Anil on the mic, and I'm with Dr. Mohd Shafarin bin Shamsuddin, the Director of Central Zone at the Veterinary Laboratory of Selangor, and we're speaking about choosing veterinary as a preferred career path. Doctor, welcome back to the discussion.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, let's talk about encouraging the young ones out there. How do we, well, you've made it clear that there are lots of young ones out there who are actually very interested and the demand is really high. But how do we, sort of instill the interest among the ones who are probably, on the fence, not really sure whether, they're supposed to pick this path, is it the right thing for them or not?
Yeah, thank you. It's a very good question, okay, because it's somehow becoming a dilemma among youngsters,
right.
Whether to choose or not, whether, I believe that this is okay or not, yeah. So I put in one word, early exposure, okay, because what I observe, what I learned from my experience, my life experience, and my friends' life experiences, okay, early exposure is very essential, okay. So in terms of encouraging young people to pursue these veterinary careers, okay, we should expose them, okay, how the veterinarian works look like, okay, so and how to exposure on how to deal, expose, giving the loving to the animals, etc. Okay, so this will how to say, directly and indirectly motivate, okay, and encourage the young people. So talking about this, maybe, okay, I take the opportunity to say that this coming 24th until 27th of August 2023, we are having a big celebration, okay, to all animal lovers, okay. So we are having the veterinary, okay, the world, the animal and animal welfare day celebration. Okay. Our Department of Veterinary Services organized the program with support from many animal industries. Okay, so we organize this celebration purposely to all animal lovers out there.
Okay.
So please come in and bring your families, bring your childrens. Okay, expose them with all the animals, the prospect of careers. Okay, and many more, many surprises there. Okay, it will be again on 24th until 27th of August 2023 at the Laman Ternak Maeb Serdang.
Laman Ternak Maeb Serdang.
Yeah.
This is that large, big space there with this green turf, right?
Yes.
Along the road, our highway.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be there.
You'll be there?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Now, let's move on to another question. And in Malay, they would classify this as a soalan cepat emas, or $1 million question. Is being a veterinarian, let me look you in the eye and ask you, is it a high-paying job?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Does it pay $1 million or not?
I might say it depends.
Okay.
Okay, because, we cannot compare it. We cannot simply say, is this high-paying salary job or not? Because it depends on individual.
Okay.
But let me say this, okay? I will categorize this based on private, government, and academia sectors. Of course, we know private earn more salary if we compare to the government, for example. Okay, but I think the fair point is to see the timeline. Okay, for example, if we look at the salary for the for veterinarian in private, for example, now versus in the past 20 years,
right?
It was a huge market difference.
Okay.
As well as in government sector and academia.
So has the trajectory improved? Has it? I mean,
it
has.
It has improved, but of course, for example, like I myself, because I'm working under the government authority. Of course, we have putting our several efforts from time to time. Through our association, because we have our association, what we call as My Voice. Okay, it's not the singing association, but it's a association for the government sector veterinarian. Okay, in order to help improve the salary of the government veterinarian. Okay, as well as our partnership, or because we have several officers who work in this. Okay,
so
yesterday, just to share, we had our town hall session with our chief secretary of the ministry.
Okay,
so we also project about this issue, and we discuss, and there is more future on that from time to time.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are mechanisms in place to enhance the remuneration package for veterinarians in the country.
Sure.
And the future is looking bright. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Doctor, let's very quickly talk about a philosophy behind being a veterinarian.
Okay.
Now, there are a lot of people out there. I'm sure, perhaps it's somewhere, there's like a fair share, 50-50. There's some people who think being a doctor is far more noble than being a veterinarian.
Okay.
Some people think treating humans is far more better than treating animals. And what do you think about that?
Okay, it's another good question. Okay. No matter, human or animal doctors, to me personally and professionally, both these two professions are at similar level. Okay, both have its own priority or role or function and so on. Because whatever it is, because we know veterinarian treat animal, human doctor treat human, but at the end, we are complementary to each other.
Yeah.
Because we need to look at the other perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. I give you one big example.
Okay.
All the world, all the countries in the world, are talking about One Health. So this is a remarkable example showing us the complementary between a human doctor and animal doctor.
Right.
Yeah, because we complement to each other.
Okay.
Okay. Human doctor knows better about human disease.
Okay.
Animal doctors knows
better about diseases of animals.
But when it comes to zoonosis, disease that can transmit from human to animals. Not only live animals to the human, but also from the animal product, for example. So all this require partnership between these sectors.
Partnership between the sectors,
yes.
Right? Okay.
Meaning that both them are really complementary to each other for One Health. It is very important to us, to our country.
Right.
Yeah.
So animal or human, a life is a life. We treat it the same, yeah?
Yes, true.
All right. Doctor, seems like 30 minutes is never enough to have a conversation with you.
I need 4 hours.
We need 4 hours. We need a whole pod on this. But anyway, I've been speaking to Dr. Mohd Shafarin bin Shamsuddin, the Director of Central Zone at the Veterinary Laboratory Selangor, and we spoke about the career path in veterinary, and I'm pretty sure you would have planted a very deep seed in all the listeners out there. And perhaps a couple of years from now, we would see many veterinarians, and they would attribute their career choice to this discussion that we had here in TraXX. In 7 minutes from now, we're breaking away for the news updates at 12. And when I come back, it will be the third hour of TraXX Momentum. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Stay tuned.